Hey guys, it's Autumn, your favorite mermaid, and I'm coming to you live from my bed. The reason why? I am on day 5 of a POTS flare up. I'm sorry if it sounds loud, but if you're a Potsie, you understand you have to have your AC on. And I don't know if you can tell or not, but my cheeks are on fire. This is day 5 of having a temperature flare up, along with dizziness, the spins, gastro issues, energy issues, and just my temperature fluctuating up and down out of nowhere. So I apologize if I look rough, but it is what it is. Yesterday was probably my most Debbie Downer day. Now keep in mind today is Thursday. So Wednesday the 26th was probably one of my worst days. I just had no energy. I was dead. And that was my 4th day of having a flare up. So at that point, I think my body was just really tired and really weak and didn't want to function correctly. But the days before they were rough. I've been dealing with temperature fluctuations. They usually start in the afternoon and go all the way into the evening. But I have been having these temperature fluctuations for 5 days now, and it's constant. When I first wake up, I have very high BPMs or beats per minute, and this was just from me waking up. I would check my BPMs and they would be high. All I'd have to do is roll over or move my legs or uncover myself, and it would shoot up to like in the high 120s. There was a time where I was in the 130s, which I know it can be a lot higher, but God, like, give me a break. I just woke up and it already kicks in. I woke up and automatically started having temperature fluctuations. I woke up really, really cold. So I put on my robe and I get back in bed. And I wasn't able to go back to sleep, so I pull up my computer and I just start doing stuff. And probably a few hours later, I get really, really hot out of nowhere. And I had to hurry up and take it off. Also, that same day, I have been drinking a lot of water, which I have been these last 5 days. Because not only have I been having temperature flare-ups, but my entire body has been hurting. My hips, my legs, my calves, my shoulders. I'm having terrible coat hanger pain. It is so bad in my neck and in my shoulders. Anyway, I've been hurting everywhere, especially my ribs. One thing I did not really notice was I had a lot of symptoms of EDS before being diagnosed with POTS. And EDS, I'll go ahead and put the description here below because I cannot explain or I cannot say the words EDS. So here you go. And one of the issues I was having is like my bones are popping out of place. Like my shoulders are popping out of place. My knees want to pop out of place, which I've always had a bad right knee. I've had like 4 different surgeries on it. That thing does what it wants to do. But now like my good leg, my hips, my knees, I'm popping everywhere. Some things are popping out of place in certain areas, and like in my fingers or even my elbows. Like, it makes no sense. Well, I can't bend on my right side without my rib feeling like it's popped out of place. It'll hurt really bad. I can't really take a deep breath, and I have to do a certain stretch to make it pop back into place. So that's another thing I have to talk with my doctor about, is my suspicions of having EDS. But I think we may hold off on that because he did refer me to Vanderbilt in Nashville, Tennessee, to the POTS Center, what I also didn't know is my doctor studied there at the POTS Center in Nashville. So hopefully he won't want to have to wait. Fingers crossed. I've just really been like stuck in a brain fog. Plus just being tired and hurting and getting dizzy out of nowhere, getting the spins while you're trying to do anything normal. Like, I was able to get up and do a bunch, and now because of this flare up, I barely managed to stand for like longer than 10 minutes. Shockingly, I haven't had any pulling issues, but my beats per minute has been up really high, and along with the other symptoms. So I've just been existing for the past 5 days, and I try not to let it get to me, but there's days where you just can't help it. There's days where I just want to be normal again, especially yesterday and the day before. I mean, who sits on their toilet crying because all of their salt intake, like literally so much salt, you have to intake ridiculous amounts of salt, tears your stomach up and makes you have to go to the toilet, and you're just sitting there crying because you can't manage to do anything else, and all you can do is cry. My husband got home and he was like, well, I'll help you get a shower. But I couldn't get a shower because my face was on fire and the rest of me was cold. Or my face will be on fire and my chest and my legs will be on fire and my feet and my hands will be ice cold. So I can't jump in the shower. That was one thing I learned actually on my first flare-up day, was you cannot get a shower when you have temperature fluctuations, and I learned that the hard way. Even though I use a shower chair, all I did was lean out of the shower a little bit to change the song I was listening to, and I went to go lean back, and I mean, these spins hit me hard. I was dizzy. I swear I was moving like this, but yet I wasn't moving at all. And I had to shout for my husband, like, please come sit in here with me until I finish. I am that terrified. I could barely lift my arms above my head. I just instantly felt heavy. My watch is not waterproof. It's water resistant, but it's not waterproof, so I don't wear it in the shower. So I can only imagine what my beats per minute was, or my heart rate, what my heart rate was. But as soon as I got out of the shower, I checked it. It was 132. Here I am freezing with a hot face and have the spins and the sways, and I'm doing everything I can to not end up in pre-syncope mode or pre-pass out mode. I'm doing everything I can to not pass out. That is the worst feeling to me. Of having POTS, the worst feeling is the passing out feeling, because you feel that cold feeling just wash over you, but then you start to sweat, and then the stages of passing out kick in. So I did everything I could to end up not passing out, which thank God it worked. My husband helped me get back into bed, and I mean, I was just wiped. I was so drained just from getting a shower. So unfortunately, yeah, it's gross. It's been 5 days since I've got a shower because I can barely last to do anything past 10 minutes. And I know that's disgusting. I'm disgusted as well. But I do not care if I have to get a cold shower tonight. I am getting a shower because I just feel disgusting. And I can't do anything in this house or in this room, and it's driving me up the wall. It is driving me up the wall. I look around at everything. I see that the clothes need to be put up. I need to vacuum. I need to mop. I need to do this. I need to do that. Like, I need to straighten everything up. That's the kind of person I am. I have to have everything neat, straightened, and everything is just pure chaos around me. And I know it's stupid to let the littlest things get to you, but when you have no life and you're stuck in a home, that's all you got going on in your life. And it's sad. So that was another reason why I was crying yesterday, because I have no life. And here I am texting my husband about he got vacation days, and here I am texting him about, well, sorry you don't get to go on vacation, honey. You know, I feel guilty. I feel guilty because now my life is on hold and I'm holding him back from living a life he never really got to live. How is that fair? I guess I just needed to rant. And I knew my Potsies would understand. It's just sad. And I've been sad, which has not helped any at all. Yesterday, I got so upset and I got on a rant about not being able to fold my clothes. My husband's like, Autumn, it's fine. I'm like, it's not fine. They're everywhere. They're clean. But they're everywhere. They need to be put up. And I feel guilty because we didn't get to go anywhere all year. I sat in a bed. I sat in a bed for almost an entire year. And my husband has worked so hard. We usually go on vacations and stuff, and we didn't get to do anything. I think that's really my main issue, is I haven't gone anywhere. And maybe I'm just going stir crazy, because the only other place I've gone to is my doctor's appointments for these last few months, because I've been having too many flare-ups because of the season change and the weather change. So I haven't really gone anywhere. I was starting to drive again, and I can't do that right now because I get the spins in more than 10 minutes. I feel like I was coming along so well, and you just get pushed back down. And I know that's all POTS is getting up and fighting so hard to get back to a somewhat normal life, and then you get knocked back down and you have to build yourself back up all over again. I feel like that's all I've been doing. I feel like that's all POTS is. And a friend of mine who has POTS, she told me, don't think of it as a normal life again. Think of this as your new normal. And that was really depressing. That was really depressing because this isn't who I am. This is never who I wanted to be. I never wanted to be a sick person stuck in bed. That's why I was very adventurous. I had a gypsy soul. I was very outgoing. If you dare me to do anything, I would go and do it. I was very adventurous. I was very go-getting. I was not afraid of life at all. My mom, she's a chronically ill person, and that taught me at a young age to go live your life. Don't be a person who wishes they got to live their life at the end of their life. That friend also told me it's okay to mourn the life you used to have. And I think that's also my biggest issue. Because I don't think I've gotten over that yet. I don't think I've gotten over the fact that I was diagnosed with POTS and that this is going to be my life forever. And that I have to learn how to live all over again. I don't think I'm over the loss of the person that I used to be, because I just want to get up and go again. I want to travel. I want to explore. I want to go on weekend adventures with my best friends and my husband, and I'm now starting to miss out on things. I don't want to end up being a person that's, when they think of that person, all they think is, oh, the illness. I don't want to be that person. I think I'm afraid to be forgotten about because of this illness. Now that I'm having to miss out on things because I can't really walk on those days. You know, oh, she has POTS, she can't do this. Or, oh, she has POTS, she can't do that. I never wanted to be this person. And now I am. And I have to learn to deal with that and still mourning who I used to be. On my bad days, I just want to put my kayak on top of my SUV and go wherever the road takes me. And the road really wants to take me to Apopka Springs in Florida to go kayak, and I didn't get to go there before I was diagnosed. So I don't know. It's just really depressing. The bad days are really depressing. And I told you guys I would pull out my camera and record on my next bad days, so y'all asked for this. Really. You did this to yourself to see me a mess and crying in my bed. Y'all did this to yourselves. There's days where you're just defeated and that's it. You're defeated and that's it, but you go to bed because in the morning is going to come a new day, and there's your opportunity to try again. So I woke up this morning with some positivity, and I've just kind of led off of that. I've been trying to stand longer than 10 minutes and fighting through that dizziness, which I'm doing. I made me some lunch. I'm going to get a shower today, whether that's a cold shower or not due to temperature fluctuations. I ate some rice yesterday, which has helped my stomach because I've been on the go for like 4 days. So that actually helped me today. I got a under the desk cycler, which my doctor told me to start with 1 minute and go from there. I'm excited to do that because before this, I may be a big girl, but I loved to go on walks. I actually love to exercise, and I love to do yoga, and I miss all that. So I'm really excited to start doing that as well. I've been doing my walks to the mailbox and back before the flare-up started. I've been doing my walks to the mailbox and back, trying to build up my stamina to be able to walk again. So I'm hoping this cycling is going to help me as well, so it'll build back up the muscles in my legs and help with better blood flow as well. I'm also looking into the mid compression for your mid area. I'm looking for recommendations, so if you could leave me some comments down below, send me a message on any of my social medias, or you can feel free to email me as well, but I am looking for recommendations for those. So if you have any, please send them my way. I have a Halloween party coming up, so I'm hoping that I'll be okay enough to go to that. I don't know, I'm just trying to find a little bit of positives today, and hopefully find more positives tomorrow and build myself up from there, because this flare up knocked me all the way back into my feels plus some. But yeah, I'm just trying to make it day by day. I've been stuck in my bed again for 5 days, and it's driving me crazy. So I'm looking forward to having a great weekend, hoping to make it to that Halloween party, and just being around my loved ones. I feel like ever since I've been diagnosed, I am terrified to leave the house. I'm scared to leave the house and people have to see me in that pre-syncope state, or them actually witness me passing out. I come from a matriarchal family, and our women are strong, and I guess me growing up, you didn't see any of those weaknesses, you know? So regardless of what they had going on, they got up and they persevered. They continued on. You wouldn't really know that there was anything going on with them. So I have to learn that, like my grandmother and my meemaw, they had issues going on, but they never let you see them, and they kept going on. And with Day of the Dead going on, I just started participating, and my family wasn't big on celebrating Day of the Dead. I remember my grandmother doing it one year when I was very, very, very young, and even then it wasn't your complete traditional Day of the Dead. So I'm trying to dig back into my heritage. I want to celebrate Day of the Dead. I think it's something very important, and since being diagnosed, I find so much of that strength of the women in my family. And if they were here, I know that they would be rooting me on, because I feel it. They had health issues and you never would have known. And it's weird, I swear to you, I can just feel their strength. And I wish they were here to see it, which I know they are in spirit, but I feel so much closer to them now, and I just wish they were here to see that I'm trying to do the same. I'm trying to get through and persevere, and hopefully make it to the point where you won't even know that I have POTS. So that's another thing I'll be doing soon. Hopefully this weekend. I do have my Halloween decor out, but I also have some Day of the Dead decor, and I got some marigolds to put out around the pictures of my loved ones that I'll be putting up. So yeah, talk about emotional roller coaster, right? Well, thank you guys for listening to my POTS TED Talk. It wasn't really educational, more so as I needed someone with an ear to hear me out and to just listen to my thoughts for a penny, right? I don't know. I just miss life. I miss life, and I've been telling my husband for 2 days in a row I wish I could be normal again, and I miss life. I miss going on vacations with him and just having, our time to ourselves, and kayaking or hiking or going to the beach or discovering new places, whatever it was. I miss it. My gypsy soul is itching to get out. And we were talking about his vacation days the other day because, like I said, he got some vacation days, and hopefully we'll plan something. I have not left my house to go anywhere like that. I'm actually scared to, but as long as my husband's there, I'll feel okay. He knows what to do when I pass out, so I'm not too scared about that. I think I'm just, scared of being away from home when it happens. But with him being there, I know, my anxiety won't get to me and I'll be safe. So I'm really hoping we can plan something soon. I have got to go somewhere. I have got to do something. My gypsy heart can't take it. Well, thank you guys for listening. I appreciate it. Just needed to get all my problems out, I guess. If y'all have days like this, let me know, because good God, I feel like a basket case. And by basket case, I mean a medical basket, that's full of empty pill bottles and open band-aids and cotton swabs, little bandages, ice packs, salt pills, heartburn pills, anti-diarrhea meds, you name it. I feel like a medical basket case. If you guys go through this too, let me know. Send me a message, shoot me a DM. I don't care. We're here for one another, and it's life. You can't get through it alone. Why bother, right? Let's just continue being there for one another. And thank you to those that do reach out. Thank you to those for all those kind words. I truly appreciate it. I love you guys so much. To my friends and family who have been sending me messages or send me text messages, and my friends who will send pictures of their kids, and I love you guys so much. Thank you. That really keeps me going. Those little messages, you have no idea how much they mean to me. They mean everything to me, especially on really sad days. So thank you. I really appreciate it. I love you all so much. We'll see what we'll be doing next time. I don't know. I may be having another bad day video. Who knows? But thank you guys for being there for me. I truly appreciate it. I love you all. Love and spoons to all my spoonies or Potsies. Stay safe and just keep trying to make it. I love you all. Bye.